Buckle up, folks. It's time to dive into the world of basketball bloopers, where even the pros show us they're human. Welcome to this comedic journey, a roller coaster ride filled with unexpected turns, surprise slips, and of course, hearty laughter. Imagine this. The court is set, the crowd is roaring, and the game is in full swing. We have athletes, the best in the world, showcasing their skills and agility. But there's a twist. These aren't your regular highlight reels, no. These are the moments that remind us that even the most skilled players can have their off days. We're talking about the blunders, the slip-ups, and the downright hilarious goof-ups that add a dash of humor to the intense world of basketball. Picture the scene. The ball is in the air, the shot clock is ticking down, and then, wham! The player slips and the ball goes flying in the completely wrong direction. The crowd gasps, then bursts into laughter. The player grins sheepishly, shrugs, and gets back into the game. And that's the beauty of these moments. They remind us that it's okay to make mistakes, to laugh at ourselves, and to keep going. And it's not just about the slips and missed shots. Oh, there's more. There are the funny faces, the unexpected dance moves, and the playful banter between players. All these elements come together to create a blooper reel that's as entertaining as the game itself. So get ready to laugh out loud, to cheer for the unexpected, and to celebrate the human side of this beautiful game. We're about to embark on a journey through some of the funniest, most memorable basketball bloopers from the latest games. And just like that, our journey begins with a bang, or should we say with a slip and a slide. Moving back in time, let's revisit some of the earliest bloopers that had us rolling on the floor laughing. Picture this. A young, sprightly player, ready to make his mark, takes an ambitious leap for a slam dunk. Only instead of the ball sailing through the net, it bounces off the rim, ricochets back, and lands right on his head. Talk about a slam dunk headache. Next up, we have a player who took the saying, "Keep your eye on the ball," a little too literally. In his overzealous attempt to intercept a pass, he loses his footing, stumbles forward, and headbutts the ball instead. A classic case of a head-on collision, wouldn't you say? Then there was the time when a player, eager to show off his dribbling skills, ended up dribbling the ball right off his foot. The ball shot off like a rocket, leaving the player and the spectators in a state of shock and laughter. It's safe to say that's one way to kickstart a game. And who can forget the instance where a player in full sprint forgets one crucial detail: to stop at the boundary line. The result? A comical tumble into the crowd with the fans' popcorn flying everywhere. It was less fast break, more fast break. Remember the time when one player in a moment of confusion shot at the wrong basket? The look on his face when he realized his mistake was priceless. It was a clear case of right move, wrong direction. The early days sure had their fair share of laughter, didn't they? But hold on, we're just getting warmed up. With the early days behind us, let's plunge into the middle period, where the bloopers just kept on coming. This is the phase where players, feeling comfortable and daring, try to pull off some audacious moves. But as we know, audacious moves often end up as hilarious missteps. Take, for instance, the time when a player attempted a no-look pass, but instead of finding his teammate, he managed to hit the referee square in the face. Or the time when a player tried to show off his dribbling skills, only to trip over his own feet and slide across the court like a penguin on ice. And who could forget the moment a player decided to dunk from the free throw line, channeling his inner Michael Jordan, only to misjudge the distance and hang in the air like Wile E. Coyote before gravity brought him crashing down to earth, much to the amusement of the spectators. Then, there were the free throws. Oh, the free throws. They're supposed to be the easiest shots in the game. But one player, perhaps feeling the pressure, managed to airball not one, not two, but 3 consecutive free throws. The crowd's laughter echoed around the stadium, turning a moment of tension into a moment of comedy. Let's not forget the time when the team mascot decided to join in on the fun, attempting a half-court shot during the break, only for the ball to rebound off the rim, hitting him square on the head and sending him tumbling down the court. The crowd erupted in laughter, and the mascot, ever the professional, got up and took a bow, earning a standing ovation for his unintended comedy routine. Who said the middle was boring? Certainly not us. But wait, there's more. Finally, we've arrived at the recent times. If you thought we've exhausted our laughter supply, think again. Just when you thought the game couldn't get any more amusing, the basketball gods give us more. The recent games have been a goldmine of bloopers, each one funnier than the last. It's as if the players are competing not just for the championship, but also for the most hilarious blooper award. First, we have the player who took shooting your shot quite literally. In an attempt to make a three-pointer, he completely missed the hoop, and instead managed to land the ball into the cup of a spectator's drink. Talk about a splash. Then there was the player who, in a fit of excitement, ran full speed towards the hoop, only to trip over his own feet and slide across the court. It was like watching a basketball version of a slip and slide. In another game, we had a player who got so disoriented that he started defending his own team. It was a moment of utter confusion, both for the players and the audience. One can only imagine the look on his face when he realized his mistake. And who could forget the player who, in an attempt to make a dramatic dunk, ended up hanging from the hoop, unable to get down? It was a sight to behold as his teammates rushed to his rescue, their laughter echoing throughout the stadium. But let's not forget the off-court bloopers. From players getting tangled in their own jerseys to hilarious interview gaffes, these moments remind us that our basketball heroes are human too, prone to the same silly mistakes as the rest of us. And that brings us to the end of our laughter journey. Remember, every pro was once a beginner who probably made even funnier mistakes.